Okay, ow, my ear is itchy. Well, hey guys, what's up? It's Lindsay again. My name's Lindsay if you're new here. But yeah, today I am really excited for this video because I just kind of found Lightroom. I literally did not know there was a Lightroom app, and I have like the Adobe Suite or whatever it's called for school. And I was like, I really wish I could edit my photos really nicely with Adobe because I have it. And then I realized there's an app, so I logged in and I like was able to edit it, and I'm so excited because I watched some videos about it, and I was like, because I've always struggled with my stupid Instagram feed, and it makes me so angry because I'm like trying to use VSCO and then it looks like really bad with all the filters and whatever. But Lightroom is magical, so like I 100% recommend Lightroom. So I'm going to tell you exactly how I edit my photos. I am having a lot of devices around me right now, but basically my filter, my preset, I created my own preset. That's what they're called. I'll insert some like sample photos like right in the screen here of what it looks like. I watched a few other videos and people have like different like settings depending on how you like it. Mine basically was, I like looking tan and I like the background to be light and white. That's basically my thing, and I like saturated colors but not like extreme. I just like the lightness of the photo. It's more cool toned probably, I'd say, but I think it's just like a really good general one I have. I don't use this for every single photo. Like I edit it depending on the colors. Like I'll show you what I mean once I get to the photo, and I'll show you like what colors are in the photo, and then show you how I kind of change it based on the colors in the photo. To show you guys this one, like how I edit this one. Oh my god, why am I tapping the screen? Show you how I edited this one because it was during golden hour and I looked really saturated even without any filter. Like my skin looks really orange, and I kind of want to show you guys how to alter that and your skin tone. And it's really light and bright. Like I normally take photos in front of white or brighter spaces. So first thing I'm going to do is go to light. And I'm going to bring my exposure up to about, whoa, not that bright. I'm going to bring it up to about 56 is what I have, but okay, so 56. I think that's a good one for this photo because I don't want it too bright because it was already really bright, and I want to keep like the golden hourness aspect of it, I guess, and not keep it too bright. And then contrast I have at +5. Contrast to be, I don't like it low because then that takes away the saturation in colors. I like it to be at least 5 because then that kind of adds to your tan. And then highlights I have at +20. And then shadows I also have at +30. So to kind of get rid of the shadows and get rid of some of the highlights, because some of the highlights sometimes are really bright. And then whites and blacks, I bring them both up to 30 to just equal it out because I like the whites to be white, and then I feel like if you don't even it out with black, it kind of looks weird. So that's just what I do. You can see I definitely brightens it up and keeps the good color tone. I didn't really change the tone in this because there's a whole color setting. So that's the light aspect of this. And then I'm going to go to color, and I don't do much like right in here. I don't use vibrance or saturation because you can do this with singular colors. So what I do in just this general color screen, I guess, I bring the temperature up 5 because I kind of like it to look obviously warmer for my skin tone. And then tint I bring up to 15. I like it. I've always liked it to look more pinky because like look, when I go down it makes it green, and I don't want it to look green. I like it when it's like pink or purpley. And then that's what it looks like that. Here's a before and after again. So it kind of just brings it up, adds nice colors. I look a bit orange, but I'm going to fix that. So you see here there's a bunch of different colors that you can change the hue, the saturation, and the luminance for in each 8 colors. So this takes a while. This is where it comes into your total preference. Like some people had it way different than I did when I watched some videos. This is just what I found works for me, so you kind of have to play around with it. It's really fun to play around with. So for red, for this one, I think the red and the orange is the biggest for the skin tone. So I'm bringing the hue of the red up to 18. saturation to 15 because I don't want to look too, like when I bring it all the way, it kind of makes me look a bit more orange. 15, and then luminance up to 20. The luminance is nice because it makes the color kind of pop more, and with the red here, it kind of didn't make me any more orange. It just kind of brought it like the red tones in my skin, I guess, but I'm going to tone that down, but it just made my skin pop more, I guess. It was kind of washed out with exposure. And then for orange, this is where it's like crucial. Look, if I bring it up, how green I get, and look how if I bring it all the way down, I literally get pink. Like, I'm pink and then I'm green. So I'm bringing it down to 30, but don't worry, I know it looks a little orange. And then saturation up to 17. I'm not leaving it at 30, I'm just realizing that I made this different. This is just my my preset is at 30 most of the time, but since this is during golden hour, I don't want to look that red. So I'm going to bring the hue up to about minus 12, and then bring the saturation down to about minus 10. And then that kind of makes me look less orange. And then luminance, get down to minus 10. Yeah, that's a good, because then we're going to balance it out with the other colors, because I still want it to look like it's a golden hour time, you know? So go to yellow. I leave the hue at the same because I feel like it doesn't do, it just makes the grass in the background look weird. So I'm just going to leave it at 0. Yeah, because if I bring it, oh, maybe I should bring it, I'm going to bring it up a bit because it's making the grass in the background look a little yellow, and I don't want the grass to look yellow, I want it to look green. So I'm going to bring that up to 30. I normally leave it at 0. And then saturation, what do I have it at? I have it at minus 70 because I don't want to look yellow at all because it's a warm tone, and I hate when it's like warm tone in the background. Like, I love how I look tan, but I don't want the background to look yellow or like, you know, yeah. I just don't want it to look warm toned, so I'm going to bring the luminance up to 50 because that kind of just keeps the saturation of it and the luminance like pretty even and pretty neutral in the background because you can see the grass there. I don't know why I'm showing you here, you can probably see it better when I insert this. It kind of just makes it more neutral colored and kind of like a muted green. I kind of want it just to be like very like neutral colors. But for green, if there's a lot of green in your photo, this is where it's definitely preference. Like, I like the green to look very like bright and not dark green. I want it to look like nice. I normally keep it at 0, 0, and then luminance is 20, but since there's green in this photo, I'm going to leave the hue where it is, and I'm going to bring the saturation to about 60 because I want my romper to look maybe about 30, actually not 60, 30. It's making my romper look a weird color, so I'm gonna bring it to 30, and then luminance I'm gonna bring up to 35 just to make the color pop. Hue doesn't really do anything, so I'm gonna leave the hue at 0. So hue 0, saturation plus 30, luminance plus 35, and that kind of just makes the color of my romper the color that I wanted it at. For blue, the light blue, I'm going to keep the hue at 0. I think I'm going to keep the hue at 0. Saturation up to 3 because I just like the colors to pop. Like, there's not many colors of blue, but I like it to pop either way. And then luminance, I'm going to leave at 0. And then the dark blue, this is kind of affects more, like it's affecting the sky as you can see up there. Like, I don't want it to look pink, nor do I want it to look green. So I'm leaving the hue at 0 because I liked where it was at. Saturation I'm going to bring to 23 because I like the sky to look like something. Luminance to about 15 because I like that you can still see it's blue, but I just don't want it to be very colorful because I like the background of my photos to be kind of white so it fits in more with the theme rather than having a harsh color in like the corner. And then purple, don't really do anything again. Like, the hue doesn't really do anything in this photo. I'm just going to bring the saturation up to 3 because I like it to have some color if it's somewhere in the photo, and then luminance 0, and then pink I'm gonna bring down to -3 because I feel like it's just making me look more orange if I bring it up anymore. And then saturation is gonna be 0 because I don't want any pink really to pop. Like if you had, it makes your lips look really nice, but like in this photo you really can't see my lips. Or maybe you can. Let's see. Hue. Well, doesn't really do anything. Saturation. No. We're gonna leave it at -3. So yeah, if you had more like focus on your lips, or if it was like a different kind of, if you weren't so orange or in golden hour, I would definitely change the pink to match your lips and like how that looks. Or if like it's wintertime and you look more pale, or if you have something pink in your photo and you want it to pop, that's where I would focus more on the pink aspect. And then last thing I'm going to do is go to detail, and I'm going to bring the sharpening up to 50 because I want it to look clear. Like yeah, that looks way better. It kind of just makes everything clearer and like nice and looks high quality. And then I'm going to bring the color noise reduction, not the noise reduction, the color noise reduction to about 20. That kind of just smooths everything out and nothing's like completely overbearing of anything. And yeah, that's basically all I do. It's just in the light, color, and detail. You can add effects. I don't want to mess with that at all. You can crop it, or if you can heal it, like if you have blemishes or something that you don't want, or they have an auto setting. I don't really go with that. But yeah, this is the final. That's before, and that's after. You'll see it better on my phone, obviously. But yeah, I'll insert some of my Instagram feed, and my Instagram is at my YouTube Instagram. I do have another Instagram, but Linz Marie with 3 E's at the end, LINZMARIEEE. And you'll see this photo probably. I'll post it right now because why not? So yeah, I'm just gonna post that. Golden hour. And then yeah, you can see my Instagram feed. Ignore my like, I just think, oh my god, it looks so orange in like this. But I think it matches my feed nicely, so. But yeah, honestly, I'm just gonna stop screen recording. That's what I do for my Lightroom preset. I love Lightroom. It's so much fun. It makes your photos look so good. Everyone has different preferences. I just thought I'd share because I was like so lost when I first tried, and it's always nice to see what other people like and get an idea, because I watched so many videos about other people's Lightroom presets and got ideas of what they like and how to alter stuff. So I thought this would just be helpful for anyone wanting to up their Instagram feed. And my name's Lindsay. If you're new here, I'd love for you to stick around and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Oh baby, you've been making me